Hello and welcome to today's video, and today I'm going to be explaining the four main types of launch systems found on roller coasters. Now these are hydraulic, LSM, LIM and compressed air or pneumatic. Now traditionally roller coasters are found using some form of lift hill to take the ride up to its highest points and release down to the ground to reach its maximum speed. But over the past couple of decades, manufacturers and amusement parks have found an alternate way to propel the roller coaster to its maximum speed, and this was in the form of the launch. Now several different types of launches have been invented and created over the years, and they've gone through many different changes to make them more cost effective, more efficient, and overall more innovative for the industry. So let's start with the LSM and LIM launches. Now LSMs or linear synchronous motors and LIMs or linear induction motors are two very similar types of launches. They both use alternating magnetic fields powered by large amounts of electricity to propel the trains forwards. These are used with magnetic fins located along the launch track and a fin located at the bottom of the train. The difference between them is the arrangement of the magnetic fins, which cause slightly different electromagnetic currents. LIM fins repel the electromagnetic field generated on the aluminium fin underneath the train, and LSM launch coasters have a permanent magnet underneath the train rather than an aluminium fin, and the magnetic field on the train's magnet matched that of the fins on the track. However, launch coasters don't only exclusively use magnets to propel the trains along to the track. There's also hydraulic launch coasters. Now, hydraulic launches use nitrogen tanks to power a large winch located at the end of the launch track, and the winch is connected to a cable which runs along the whole launch track and uses a catch car to physically pull the train along at a great speed. Hydraulic launches were one of the most popular launch systems many years ago and can be found mainly on Intamin accelerator coasters such as Rita at Alton Towers. However, they ceased production quite a few years ago for several reasons, including the high maintenance costs, low efficiency, and were eventually sort of replaced mainly by LSM launches, mainly because LSMs are more efficient, more cost effective, and more reliable as well. Another type of launch system that is much rarer than hydraulic or LSM/LIMs is the compressed air launch, otherwise known as the pneumatic launch. Now, compressed air launches can only be found on S&S air launch coasters, and there's only one left operating in there's only a handful left operating in the world. Now, compressed air launchers feature cylindrical tanks that store compressed air, and at launch, when it's time for the train to launch, the air is pumped out of the tanks and into a cable and pulley system which is connected to the launch track. So for reference, this is the same technology used on S&S's shot towers, and this system is actually what inspired the creation of the compressed air launch. Now, only a few compressed air launch coasters were ever built. A famous example was Dododampa at Fuji-Q Highland in Japan. This ride operated from 2001 up until 2021 and was famous for having the fastest acceleration on any launch coaster on the planet, launching from 0 to 112 miles per hour in just 1.56 seconds, which is absolutely insane. Unfortunately, the ride closed permanently in 2021 and was removed during the 2024 season, which means that the fastest acceleration on any roller coaster on the world currently is on Stealth at Fort Park, which is an Intamin accelerator coaster which uses a hydraulic launch that launches you from 0 to 80 miles per hour in 1.8 seconds, which is still a pretty punchy launch, and I should know because I've been on the ride. It's absolutely amazing. So I want to thank you all very much for watching this video, and if you've enjoyed it then please make sure to like and subscribe, and comment what you'd like to see in the next video. Goodbye.